Hey y'all, it's Day. Welcome to another one of my readings. And if it's your first time tapping into one of my readings, welcome to you as well. I'm going to be doing some updates to my website, so definitely make sure that you check out the link in my bio if you are interested in learning a little bit more about my readings and my work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm definitely looking forward to this reading. The timing for me doing this reading is kind of maybe not the most ideal timing, but I just felt like I wanted to do a reading right now. So I'm very curious and interested in the message that will be coming through. So let me go ahead and get started. And I just got confirmation. We have the Hangman on the back and we have the Death card on the front. So I feel like a good message is going to be coming through here. So I'm hearing Wingman. So the Hangman did come out. And we also have the Emperor, which came out sideways. Very interesting. Underneath this Hangman, we have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow, very interesting. The word output is coming through. And the word sensory. So we have the Lovers card, which came out sideways. I'm hearing Grand Slam. We have the Strength card here in reverse. And we have the Emperor, or not the Emperor, the Hermit in reverse. So I did just hear the word deceit. And with this Strength card in reverse, I was picking up some kind of a nervous energy, and I'm hearing repression. I also heard with this Hierophant in reverse, what did I hear? Overturn. And I also heard it again with this Wheel of Fortune. I am getting some sentiments with this Hangman card. Someone that is like in a becoming stage, late teen, going into adulthood or a maturing stage. So like 17, 18, 19, 20. Something about and I also heard misleading, and then the affirmation, I am misleading. The affirmation, I am misleading, was coming through as well. So I was just getting like someone that is in a stage of becoming, going into adulthood. I'm hearing the word prestige as well. Someone that is kind of in that Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups energy, like eager to learn and willing and able to take action, which is quite interesting. So So someone who is eager to learn and quite mobile, like able to take action, being under some form of influence or inspired by something or someone. And I'm curious to learn more about what this overturning energy is about. Okay. We also had this Two of Swords come out in reverse underneath this Ten of Wands. So it's like something about the word influence is coming up. So it's kind of like and geared. So it's like something about, I don't know who exactly or what exactly is influencing this individual, but it's kind of like somehow they are being used to do, I just heard, dirty work. Like someone could possibly be using someone who is a lot younger, faster, more able to do something for them. And this person is, like I said, like going into adulthood, like 17, 18, 19, 20, very, I don't want to say just influence, because like for me, I mean, anybody can be influenced, but usually I would use it in the context of like a preteen is more influenced, like easily influenced, but it's just more like someone trying to find themselves, trying to find their purpose, trying to get into something, and that very sensitive age or circumstance where someone is just trying to find themselves, possibly through other people or activities that they have not been fully developed or don't have the accurate support or attention around them that would cause them to fall into the hands of someone that they may see or perceive unknowingly in their naivety, viewing someone who is not worthy of being like a mentor or something that they can look at somebody and they can see something that they have or something that they're able to do and kind of look up to them in a way where they are wanting to follow that whatever lifestyle. So like you can imagine like someone, a teenager who is not necessarily getting all the emotional attention or support at home, and they find, you know, that random drug dealer or like a pimp or somebody like that, and they kind of see what they have or what they're doing, but they don't really fully understand the context and what all comes with that type of lifestyle. That's not the exact example that I'm getting, but that's kind of like the energy of. So we also had this Emperor, which came out sideways, which is very interesting. I'm going to continue to shuffle. Okay. And this Lover's card coming out sideways, maybe speaking to that lack of in the household or in their environment that they're trying to pull from as well. The Chariot did peek through earlier as well, and I believe that it was speaking to their emotional motivation. Okay, so on top of this Lover's card, we had the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, speaking to this individual's sense of self. The word purity is coming through as well. They're kind of just sensitive, and they don't really know or realize how fragile or how participating in certain activities can impact and change their life. We also have the Ace of Cups here. And I'm hearing emotional maturity. This individual is just wanting to be wanted with this Ace of Cups here. And it feels like they're also easily I guess they are easily influenced, but I'm also getting easily entertained in a way. Okay. Yeah. So we also have the Page of Swords here. This person is just eager to learn and wanting to be, they're kind of ready to be, oh, that's what I heard earlier. What was it? It's like wingman. I heard wingman. This is someone just wanting to be taken under someone's wing. They're looking for some form of love, some form of attention that they're not getting at home. And it's like, that's why I keep on going back and forth between this easily influenced. It's kind of like they are easily influenced, but that's not necessarily the word. But it's really, I'm hearing entrapment. It's really like they want something to do. They want a challenge. They have all this energy and all this, like I said, mobility. They want to do something. They want to be a part of something. This is someone that, wants a group to be a part of, wants, like I said, someone to take them under their wing. And that's exactly why we heard wingman in the beginning of this reading. And the word satisfied is coming through. But yeah, whoever this person is, okay. As I said person, because I wasn't entirely sure, like, if it is a person, a place, an organization that they're being influenced, or in relation to this specific reading. And as I said person, like entity just literally like came in. So it could still be a person, but maybe a person who is under or already kind of influenced by something spiritual. So that's interesting as well. Hopefully we'll get more clarity as we go through this reading. But yeah, whatever this thing is, it's kind of like asking or using them to do their dirty work for them. Kind of like, in certain circumstances, like a drug dealer or some kind of underground illegal work where you have like a hierarchy. So the person who is orchestrating this they're so far away from the actual work. So like, they'll have a person to communicate something, a person to do this, and a person to actually pick up the items and drop it off. Like, it's so many positions removed away from them. In this particular situation, I'm not seeing a structure that is like a hierarchy of that many people necessarily, but as far as that individual using that person to run errands for them and do that type of work. So I see this individual that is being influenced, it's kind of doing a lot of heavy work. It's kind of like, right now it's feeling like more than what they bargained for, more than what they were realizing that it would be, but they still have this kind of fire beneath them type of energy. Um, and I kind of want to feel like it's like probably all of us have been able to relate as we were growing up, where we found ourselves in situations where we knew it didn't feel right in our body or in our aura, but because of our naivety, or because we couldn't see the full picture, and because at home, or just in our general environment, maybe within our own friend groups and things, because we don't have that type of support where we're not able to kind of bounce ideas and scenarios off of other people, that's kind of contributing to why this person is still basically pressing forward regardless of what their intuition is telling them at this time, that this is, but they are recognizing or realizing within their energetic body that this is kind of it doesn't feel right. The situation doesn't feel right, or like it just like it's heavier than they realized or that they were bargaining for. There's more to it. So it's like they haven't just learned how to connect with their intuition just yet, and because they don't have this friend group, emotional support at home, or any real connection with anyone that could kind of help talk them through, or tell them, like, even just having someone to ask more questions about it as they're explaining what they've gotten themselves into. They don't have that right now. And so I think this is also speaking to this Two of Swords in reverse that came out underneath that Nine of Wands. I think also with this Emperor that came out sideways, it's just like the type of energy I get from this person is just like they're meant to do really good things. They just haven't found it yet. But they're really an emperor, an undeveloped emperor. But this is the stage in development that they are at right now. So I'm really, looking forward to, not that I'll be there to see it or anything, but I'm definitely looking forward to their development and their just life journey purpose overall, because they're meant to do really amazing things. Like, they're gonna make things move. They're gonna make structures move. Like, they're gonna be a huge physical influence just in life, in society in general. We also have this Two of Cups here. They're really looking for some kind of emotional connection, and now I'm getting like also kind of like a father figure as well. They're looking for that. They're really seeking this father figure, and I see them here just kind of walking or moving in this energy of seeking approval. So they're doing all this work, all this dirty work, and they're really seeking that, okay, well, job well done type of energy. So we have the, what is this, Nine of Cups here, which came out slightly under the Two of Cups. We also have the Fool. Let me see if I can readjust some of these cards. Okay, so yeah. So we got this Fool card in reverse. It's speaking to, I'm hearing the word ego. It's speaking to kind of that energy I was talking about earlier about being influenced, possibly reckless, but more so naivety in just wanting to do something or wanting to have something to do, and that kind of like that takeoff energy, act without thinking, taking up on jobs without thinking them through type of energy. We also have this Page of Pentacles here, so whatever this job or activities that they're partaking in, they are getting some money. And I am hearing the word influence. Like I said, they're doing some kind of dirty work, and maybe, like I said, because they don't have this emotional support or attention that they're getting at home, and being influenced from outside people, they're in an energy of like, not having something to do, but see that someone else is, being influenced by seeing someone else is getting money and not taking as much regard to like how they're going about getting it done. And it does seem like one of these type of jobs that you don't really talk too much, or that person doesn't share too much of the actual details with them. It's just like, I need you to go do this. I just heard drop off. I need you to go here, do this, do that. But everything else is pretty much vague. And they're just doing that. I'm hearing go along. We also have this Eight of Cups in reverse. We have this Ace of Swords in reverse. And this Seven of Cups fell on top of this Ten of Wands, where it said they're realizing that it's a lot more work than they realize, or there's more information that they're kind of just getting privy to as they're doing the job, but still doing it because they have to get it done, because they need this sense of approval. They need to hear good job, well done from whoever this influence is. And this is also confirming what I was saying earlier about them not being connected to their intuition, where they're acknowledging that this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel right, this can be dangerous or harmful to my life. It's just the word regret is coming through. Unscrupulous type of scenarios in work. Like they could be getting into anything, or be, I'm just getting the energy of like dropping off something and in unscrupulous places, or areas where anybody and everybody could be, or they might be in an area where that is already claimed by someone else, or any kind of things like that. I'm also hearing heart, and I'm hearing intel. So for this particular person, like I said, this person, as they grow up and mature, and it may take a while, this person has a certain heart or integrity about themselves in the future, where they can influence and change a lot of physical things like organizations, societal changes, influencing people's lives in a very physical way, like housing, stuff like that could change people's lives. And I'm also getting that something about their heart is going to help lead them in life. Something about their heart, like their heart is going to be their main intuitive source in life. Their heart is going to tell them what to do. I'm getting that with this Ace of Swords in reverse, but right now it's just like intel. We also have this Two of Wands here. This person is also kind of, things are starting slowly to get together. So these are some things that, like we said, like I said, you know, when you reflect on certain situations that you got yourself into as an adolescent, reflecting back on, these are some things that you will look back on and say, dang, how come I didn't realize all of this? How come I didn't put two and two together? So right now, as this person is getting these intuitive hits from their heart that something's not right about the situation, something feels like I said, they are being, whoever is leading him or instructing him is not giving him the full, letting him know about the full consequences or circumstances, like, you know, telling you to drop off this thing, but I'm not telling you that it's in a very dangerous area. One of the other things that they're not seeing but they're feeling is I forgot that fast. Oh, right now that they're feeling but not seeing is that they're kind of starting to feel worrisome in regards to this relationship. So their eyes are just now starting to kind of open up a little bit, where they're starting to realize and starting to feel uncomfortable getting orders from this person. So this is kind of a situation where you get in and it's hard to get out type of situation. So instead of them being the one to ask for jobs, now they're just being expected to continue to do these type of jobs, and they can feel with their emotional body that it's not going to be as easy to decline these type of jobs. And they're slowly starting to realize that whoever it is that they have been looking to and receiving these orders from as an influence might be a bad person or someone that they should fear. They're just starting to realize that. The Devil card came out in reverse, speaking to this type of relationship that they have just found themselves in, and that scenario of kind of feeling now obligated, or as if they have signed some kind of contract or deed, like that they are no longer really their own. You know what I'm saying? So that's speaking to that. Okay. So underneath this Nine of Cups, which was slightly under this Two of Cups and slightly under this Wheel of Fortune, where I heard overturn. Underneath that, we have this Knight of Wands in reverse and this King of Pentacles. And I was hearing influence with that Knight of Wands again. So this person is influenced possibly by their circumstances, as far as monetary needs. So this may this person may also be coming from a household where they don't always have resources. They might not always have food in the house, or maybe they see other friends or family or just people in general that have certain things that they don't. And that's kind of contributing to this seeking out energy that they have about them as well. And as I mentioned, they don't have like much to do. And it just seems more like a kind of community type of issue, like that privilege that a lot of people don't always have, of living in an area or community or neighborhood that doesn't have resources, organizations, activities for children or people that are coming up. We also have this Eight of Wands, which came out in reverse underneath this Devil card. I'm not sure what that means. I'm getting some kind of sentiment of they may be able to get themselves out of this situation, or kind of reverse influence their influencer with their words or something. And it's not necessarily like a talking out of energy. It's kind of like talking, like it could also be prayer or something. Kind of like not talking back, but like talking over something, talking over a situation, talking something like that. I feel that this person is able to talk over influences, because remember with this, I did hear, as far as this person that is influencing them, I was like, is this an organization they're being influenced by? Is it a group? Is it a person? And when I was saying a person, I heard entity. So this person could be, like I said, have some kind of spiritual influence around them or in them in some way. So like I'm getting that they can talk over or pray over a person or a situation. Like, and that kind of goes with this Emperor, how I said that they have something about them that's going to be very influential. Yeah, so the King of Wands just came out sideways on top of this Knight of Wands and King of Pentacles, where they're looking for something to do, and also physical security, as well as this emotional connection. And with this King of Wands coming out sideways on on top of these, it's kind of like they can, I just heard overturn again. They can overturn a situation with their words, which is really interesting and quite powerful. I was kind of wondering about that as well, because we're so deep in the reading, and I'm like, my job as a reader is not to find solutions. It's literally just to channel what's coming through. So it's just like, I'm just as concerned as you guys are for these readings. Like, I don't know how to get it. So it's very significant to me that something like this can, such as just being able to speak over a person or a situation, can change things, especially in something as deep as this. You know, we're talking about someone who they're realizing, oh, this person, I should have never really gotten to a situation with him. This is someone that I should have stayed far away from. Yeah. So then we also had this Ten of Cups in reverse that fell on top of this King of Wands. This is kind of the energy that they are wanting. This is the energy that they are faced with in this life at this particular time, as far as that family upbringing, community situation that they're in. And I'm just getting like broken home, possibly broken family dynamics, and many lack in community aspects. And underneath the deck we have the Four of Wands, home and security and stability in reverse. So quite significant. So another word that is coming through is the word words, which is significant again. And the word consistent is coming through. So something about this person's use of their words, or the fact that they can use words to help them through certain situations in their life. But we have the Star card here in reverse, which came out on top of this Fool card. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. This person, like I said again, has something of value to offer. There's someone that can get things done and really hold on and utilize the skills that they have learned in the process. So it's giving me like first job energy. Like if this person gets their first job, they'll really be able to hold on to those skills and carry them with them in different areas of their lives at different stages of their lives. Like there's someone that will really utilize them and possibly begin to start creating their own things in the future, which is going to have a huge impact. Like they're going to be a builder of some sort, a quality builder as well. And we had this Page of Cups in reverse. It's coming up again, irritability. So something probably about their childhood, and their emotional, like I said, they've been kind of possibly emotionally neglected, or might have someone, their guardian in the household is always working, some kind of scenario like that where they haven't been getting as much emotional attention and love in the household. So this is going to be kind of something that they're going to have to deal with. It's going to be very sensitive and probably hard for them to share certain things. We also have Three of Wands in reverse. On top of this Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing depleted, and it feels like depleted in a lack of inspiration type of way. Lack of inspiration, and possibly a lack of, like I said earlier, a lack in the community. Maybe they're in a community where there aren't that many positive influences to begin with, which would kind of speak to why they were kind of influenced by this particular person. And on top of this Ace of Swords in reverse, we had this Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Ace of Wands was speaking to some form of truth, and that is also speaking to, like I said, they look to this person that they're looking to as a mentor, even though they are just recognizing that this is not a good, maybe not the best person to be around. But what they're starting to realize is that just because someone is appearing this way, I'm hearing the goat. They're starting to realize that just because you look like this, like maybe if you have a certain car or you have certain material things, doesn't mean that you're actually this. The way that you're going about obtaining things, or what you're actually involved in, it matters. The way that you go about achieving, it matters. And they're realizing that this is not truth in this particular situation. That's their lesson. And that's why this is coming out underneath the Judgment card. So as far as overturn, I do feel like this person is going to, like they do have some kind of spiritual protection in the background, some spiritual influence, because we're never truly alone, that is watching and helping in their own way. So he does have, like, it does feel like he does have some form of a guardian, but this is a part of, I guess, one of his life lessons here. King of Knights in reverse. On top of this, unscrupulous activities and a lack of intuition or ability to connect to that. And I'm just hearing with this Knight of Swords, your words, your words. And I'm hearing direction. Your words, entity, and direction. So like I said earlier, this person is able to use their words to change circumstances, situations, and to speak over powerful people. I'm hearing they're able to speak over powerful people. And that's what I was getting earlier, like something about what they're going to be saying. It's like not necessarily like they're going to be talking back to whoever they're doing this mentorship under, but it's just going to be like they're going to be able to talk over this person. It's very interesting. And then the High Priestess in reverse is something that they're going to be developing. Queen of Wands underneath the deck. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else. This was kind of a long reading. Some something about this star card in reverse also still has something to say. I'm not quite sure what, but I think it's also speaking to their own personal influence. That they're, okay, yeah, because that did come out underneath this Page of Swords here. Something is speaking to something that they're going to have to nurture within themselves. Feed and nurture within themselves. I think this situation, once they get out of it, is going to kind of shake them up or open their eyes in a way that they weren't open up before. So I was hearing the word regret. But yeah, this experience that they're going through is going to influence them in a way where it's going to open up their eyes because of the experience that they've had. And it's kind of like I said, this person is the type of person that when they learn something, they really hold on to it and they carry it with them. And they're also very creative, and they're going to use that to influence others. So this type of situation, they're also going to be the change for their community. That's what I was saying earlier, that they're going to be the type of person that influences their community. So this is the type of person that they're going to kind of be that which they didn't have, like that father figure for their community. We have, what is this? 7 of Wands in reverse. They're gonna fight for people that in ways that they may have felt like nobody fought for them. So that's beautiful. I think that's all, but let me just make sure, because I would like to close this reading. But yeah, they are protected in some ways, and I think that's significant that the word overturn came over, and the significance of their voice. The Magician came out on top of this High Priestess, and that's acknowledging that they're going to start to learn. Like I mentioned earlier, they're not really connected with their intuition, but after this, oh boy, they will, because they're going to be reflecting on, I should have seen this, I should have seen that, I knew that I didn't feel right about that because of this. They're going to be replaying all of this stuff in. So they're going to learn from the situation, hearing recoup, and they're going to use that with this Magician card to move forward in their life. Like, they're not going to be finding themselves in that situation again. This is the type of situation where, like, it only takes one time for them. Yeah, so we got the Sun card here. They're going to find their own light and the uniqueness in themselves. Something about this situation is going to equip them in a way where, like, they're going to take a leadership role for themselves and for the environment or the immediate people in their lives. They're going to be more mindful of the people that they associate themselves with. They're going to be digging a little bit deeper into themselves and the trajectory of their life. And they're going to put themselves in a position where they can be a positive influence so that other people or kids that are coming up are not going to fall under bad influences as they did because of boredom or whatever the case. So yeah, hopefully this reading helped you guys. If you haven't, again, like I said, check out the link in my bio. I'll be adding some updates to my website, so look out for that. Bye.